second LCS spring split. We want to welcome CLG's bot lane duo, Doublelift and Aftermoon, to the desk. So you guys fought against EG. You banned Soraka. You afraid?
Yeah, a little bit. I came in thinking that I was going to play Sivir, and Soraka does really well against Sivir because she's pure physical damage, and like she has a lot of annoying like pokes with her silence and her star call spam. So we just wanted to get rid of it because also her late game is really strong too.
So why'd you want to pick up Sivir against EG?
Well, a bunch of reasons. Their bot lane's kind of passive. I don't want to say weak, but they're really passive in lane. So I had a free laning phase on a weak champion like Sivir, who's not very good in lane. But another thing is their team play kind of is like iffy. So like when we get into 5v5s and we have Sivir and they have like a random Jinx or something like that, then we just are superior. We can rotate faster, we can team fight better, we can just zerg their backline. We have so many more options.
All right, so let's set the scene for the early game, though. You guys are slowly increasing this CS lead in your lane, and then it pops up on your screen, oh, red, Nien just got killed. Uh-oh, we gave up first blood. Okay, then 40 seconds later, it pops up again. Nien got killed again. What happens to your lane at this point? Do you just go to your happy place and sort of meditate, or do you have to change your game plan at all?
It just means that we have to do that much better in bottom lane to carry the game for our team. But it's all right if Nien dies a couple times, misplay happens, it's okay. We don't blame him for that, but in bottom lane it was just a super easy lane. We had our game plan going into it, and there's no need to change it at all because we already know we're going to win.
So you guys don't decide to go like extra aggressive because the jungler keeps going top? You're just like,
oh yeah, well of course, if the jungler shows top, then you can just skirmish 2v2 bottom whenever you want to, just because it's safe. So.
Oh, and you guys took a couple of good trades and, of course, got ahead there. So then you guys got into the mid game, and Link took over that game. What happened?
Link, he wanted to pick LeBlanc this game for sure versus EG, and we were scared that they might do the Lulu mid that everyone's been doing recently in the world meta, but they didn't pick Lulu, fortunately, and LeBlanc versus Orianna is a really good matchup, and LeBlanc can roam around while Vi pressures middle as well, so LeBlanc came bottom a couple of times and picked up some free kills too. So it was really good rotations by Link.
Cool. So then we actually have a replay of a big team fight around the Dragon area. It's one of the big swingy team fights for you guys, if we can get that on your screen. And I want you guys to sort of talk about what you guys were thinking about coming into this fight.
Well, this was the point in the game where we thought that the lead that they had wasn't significant, and we didn't know exactly how much, but you can see right here, it's only 600 gold. So as we're coming into this, we're like, we can actually fight them 5v5, and Link is getting the flank right here, and I pop ulti just so we can reposition in a better way. And the Ori ulti only hits our front line, which is the worst thing that could possibly happen to them, so we just clean up really easy. Basically, the saving grace of their team comp is that the Ori ulti has to hit either me or LeBlanc for them to win the fight. Because if you look at the frontline champions, Alistar, Olaf, and Mundo don't do anything. Like, they're hitting me, but they're not doing any damage, and so we can just zerg their backline. And the only thing that's stopping us from killing them is the Ori ulti, which, only hit Dexter and Nien.
Oh, and you guys, of course, played the entire fight pretty well right there. So basically, so Link runs around. Dexter, he just holds the mid lane for Link to make plays, or what's Dexter doing for your team?
Well, Dexter had a misplay mid where he died. I'm not exactly sure how that happened early, but then he just says, I'm going to recover, and just tell me where and when to gank, and we just said bounce between mid and bottom, just looking for some kills, and eventually we got a counter gank going, and we started coming back into the game. So, I mean, his job that game was really just to stay even. Doesn't really matter how far ahead he is, he's just going to dive the backline.
Have you guys been trying at all to sort of set up just communication with Dexter over Skype or something before he came over here, or did you just wait until he arrived to have in-person practice?
Nope, we didn't do anything.
Just wait till he gets here.
Yeah, actually, Dexter was kind of consulting with us on our LCS matches. He was watching from Europe in sadness. He was like, dude, I wish I could play for you guys. But, yeah, he would just tell us, you guys did this wrong, you guys can do this better. But, honestly, with, a messed-up roster, there's only so much you can do.
Okay, so Aftermoon, we have a replay for you specifically. You haven't been talking enough at the desk. Double's been taking it all.
God, I'm sorry.
True 80. No, it's an 80 carry style. He's got to take all the farms. He's going to take all the questions.
Exactly.
So Aftermoon, for you specifically, you had a nice Thresh play. You hooked in Mundo. You lanterned in Link. If we can get that replay on your screen, because it's awesome. I like watching it again.
Okay.
What's going on here?
Well, right here, we saw that they were going to do Baron for a desperate Baron play because we just won a team fight and went down middle and got mid and hib, if I see that correctly. So I'm like, we can stop this, we can stop this. So our team's coming in, and they're all really low, and I'm like, okay, we can do this, guys. And I get a nice 3-man play here. My team comes in with Sivir ult and just dives the backline, and they get demolished there. And when the last kill comes around where Doublelift thought he was going to kill Mundo right here,
I'm so bad.
I'm like, oh, God.
I am so bad.
And I'm like, okay, guys, no way, dude, I can land this hook. And I'm like, Link, come here, dude, come here. So I hook him. Throw my lantern over here for style points so Link can W and fly off.
That was
And
not
then
planned.
we kill Mundo.
There's no way that was planned.
Dude, the synergy between me and Link is greater.
Dang
than
it.
Wow. So
I am sad now.
So now if Doublelift is missing and he gets deported, Link's going to play AD carry,
Yeah.
and Hotshot's coming back to mid?
Yeah.
No, Kobe's jungling.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kobe's going, okay.
Did you not see the spinner?
Yeah, well, it didn't land on that one. The spinner landed on Doublelift split pushing by himself, and that didn't happen this game. You didn't listen to your coach.
Yeah, sorry. Monty's pretty upset about that, actually.
At least you won.
At least we won.
Disregard coach, acquire wins. I think it's working out for you guys. So you guys are looking a lot better now. The team worked pretty well. You came back from an early game deficit. You guys thinking good about your season?
We're looking forward to many wins.
Many
For
wins.
sure, yes.
Now that
right.
we have our full roster, it's
Yeah.
just going to be a lot easier.
Awesome. Well, congrats on the win. We'll see more from you guys throughout the week. Thank you guys very much for your time.
Thank you.
We got more games, though. Let's send it back over to Riv and Jet to take us